Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel. Taurus Tarot 333. I'm so excited to read for you guys today. This is really exciting. Today is the last day of March 31st. These energies are good for 6 days, all the way until April 5th. Okay, 6 days. Don't forget, I'm going to leave the dates in the title so you guys remember. But my cards are pre-shuffled and ready to go. I got 4 oracles here for advice. I got Gemini's energy here. I got Gemini's person's energy here. I got the outcome here. And my advice cards are here. This is a full out spread reading with both energies and an outcome. The outcome is not super clear, which I kind of think it is. But if it's not super clear, we will continue to shuffle. But everything's already pre-shuffled because I do a lot of shuffling and I like to save time. I do not read in reverse. There's plenty of energies in the 78 card deck to read everything upright, both negative and positive. If you cross watchers would like to know if you have any Gemini in your chart, or Gemini, if you would like to know if you have any more aspects of Gemini in your chart, there's a birth chart link in the description box below. If you get your birth chart and you are not sure how to read it, because to people who are just now reading a birth chart, it can be a little confusing, send it to my email. I will send you back a complete full out description of your birth chart. But remember, you need all the information: exact time, date, year, country, city, and state. If you're a woman, your original birth name. Or if you're a man and you've changed your name, original birth name. And the system will generate a chart for you. They are difficult to read for those people who have not studied birth charts before, but the 4 main signs you're looking for is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Don't forget to like, share, comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. Make sure you guys really let me know what you think about these energies, because as I was shuffling for you, Gemini, I just want you to know that these cards were coming out pretty quick. And it was like one at a time, okay? As I'm shuffling, they were just going everywhere. So you guys got a lot to say. Gemini, looking at your energies first. Let's look at you, boo. Let's see how you guys are feeling. Remember, this energy is for the 31st through April 5th. Gemini, you got the 8 of Cups clarified with the Knight of Swords. The 8 of Cups is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Knight of Swords is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The 8 of Cups is someone walking away from the relationship emotionally or escaping. The Knight of Swords is a very quick, swift, rushing in kind of energy. See, the fact that the 8 of Cups came out first, clarified with the Knight of Swords, I feel like, Gemini, these cards are telling me that emotionally you are tired. Emotionally, you're ready to give up on your relationship. It's draining. And that you may, with this Knight of Swords energy, be very fast and quickly rushing into something else or thinking about it. I got that in my head because the Knight of Swords can have different meanings, like all the cards. That's why we clarify as readers. But immediately when I saw that Knight of Swords come out, it's like you were walking away and escaping, and I felt like you were trying to rush and get into something else. It's like, whoa, slow your roll. That's the vibe that I was getting with these 2 cards. Or, Gemini, you could be telling me that you're walking away from the situation emotionally because there's been too much confrontation, too much drama. But either way, the Knight of Swords is always rushing into something, whether to confront someone or rushing into a new relationship. It has multiple meanings. Gemini, you got the Ace of Cups clarified with the 3 of Wands. The Ace of Cups is water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The 3 of Wands is fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with these elements, Gemini, or have these elements in your chart. But the Ace of Cups is a never-ending flow of love, just beautiful, everlasting, real, true love and beginnings. And the Three of Wands is pretty much someone knowing that they need to take a stand. They need to take a stand and they need to decide whether or not they're going to really, really, really put their all into this relationship. The Three of Wands could also be someone contemplating going towards a third person. In this case, though, I'm feeling Gemini like whoever you're involved with, you love them, but you're kind of like deciding whether or not you want to truly be all in and truly take a stand for this relationship. I'm feeling like you know that you need to take a stand for this relationship, but something about it is like hesitation. But you want to do it. You want to take a stand because you love them. This Ace of Cups is telling me that you're in love. In love, falling in love. You love them, got a lot of emotion for them, whatever you want to call it. But Ace of Cups is no joke. It's love. It's real love. Gemini. You got the Strength card, clarify with the King of Wands. The Strength card is Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo or have Leo in your chart. Gemini. The King of Wands is a passionate man. Fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or have these in your chart. But the King of Wands is here to say, I'm serious, I'm passionate, I stand for the relationship that I'm in, I know what I want, I demand what I want, and I'm not afraid to go after it. But the universe is calling for you to have strength, Gemini. The universe is calling for you to have strength because the universe is saying with the Strength card, tame yourself. Gemini, you could be very passionate, heated person when you get upset. That could cause you to go off. But with this Strength card here, the universe is saying, don't go off. Don't flip out. Don't let somebody get the best of you. Don't raise your blood pressure and go ballistic for no one. It's okay to tell people how you feel and to say, you know, what it's going to be. Don't confuse me. Don't lead me on. What's up? Don't play with my emotions. But the Strength card is here to say, do it in a calm way. Because this King of Wands is sure what he wants. He's passionate. He knows what he wants. That's a very mature energy. So Gemini, you could be a very mature person who's very sure and fully grown and you know what you want. But you could be upset because the person you're dealing with could possibly not be 100% sure what they want. And that could be frustrating you. But the universe is saying have strength. Gemini, I'm getting a whole different kind of vibe on your person side. See, when I read for you guys a few days ago, there was third parties here. There was fights, heartbreak. I feel like the energy has gotten a little bit better these past 5 days. But I do feel a more mature, sure of yourself energy on your side, Gemini, whereas though I feel a little bit of a more immature energy on your person side. And I'm going to tell you why. We're going to get there. Gemini, your person got the Hermit. Clarify with the Lovers. So the Hermit is someone isolating themselves, going within, doing some soul searching, introspection. That's ruled by Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Gemini, or have Virgo in your chart. Or they could have Virgo in their chart. And then we got the Lovers. Gemini, the Lovers keep showing up because that's ruled by you. You rule the Lovers, Gemini. So this card keeps coming up every time I do a reading for you guys. It's either on your side or your person's side. Today it's on your person's side. But the Lovers is twin flame energy, mutual energy, yin and yang type energy, soulmate type energy. But the Hermit is here to say, Gemini, that your person has done some introspection lately. They've actually soul searched and thought about this situation. They've actually asked themselves, like, do I want to be here? Do I want to move on? Is it worth it? Should I stay? They've actually done some soul searching on this situation. And this was the result. The Lovers. That's you, Gemini. So your person's telling me that they've thought about it. They've processed it. And Gemini, they want you. They do. They're not ready to let you go. Gemini, your person got the star clarified with the 7 of Wands. The star is Aquarius. The 7 of Wands is fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with these signs, or you or your person could have these signs in their chart. The star is here to say that your person's been healing, reflecting, meditating, wishing, staying positive. The 7 of Wands is here to say that your person's feeling a little defensive. But at the same time, they're just not letting people in. When I say people, I'm talking about other love options. Gemini, I feel like your person could be literally a star. They could be a person that a lot of people are drawn to. They could be very magnetic. At the same time, they can have an amazing personality. The star is also here to say, with or without a relationship, I'm still a star. I'm still good. I'm still strong. I'm still me. I'm still healed. I don't need to be in a relationship. I'm in a relationship because I want to be. So Gemini, your person can have a whole lot of self-confidence within. But the 7 of Wands is here to tell me that they know that they're a good person. They know that they're a good catch. They know that they're going through some healing right now. They're trying to make themselves better. But at the same time, with the 7 of Wands, they are really pushing off and rejecting multiple people. Or they could be telling me that they're feeling like they need to take a stand and defend their relationship with you, Gemini. They may feel defensive towards family, friends, or anybody else that feels as though they don't need to be with you, Gemini, or that this relationship is too toxic. I'm really getting a sense that they're feeling defensive about this relationship, like as if there are people in their ear trying to persuade them not to love you, Gemini. That's what I just heard. That's what I'm hearing. And if that's the case, that's not right. Because let's say this relationship is not right for the cross watchers out here. You have got to learn that yourself. There's no way you can learn. There's no way you can grow if you live your life according to what people tell you to do. As family, we love our family and we want them to do what's right. But at times, people could be a little controlling. Sometimes you gotta let someone go through a situation. That could be you, Gemini, or your cross watcher. Both of you could be getting it from your family or friends. But you guys have got to stand up for what you believe in. Go through your life lessons, and if the situation is meant to be, it will be. If it's not, it won't be. But you can't live your life according to what people are telling you to do. God has a lesson book for you. God has a lesson book for your person. As a matter of fact, you can't even listen to each other when it comes to certain stuff because you got to learn on your own. Gemini, your person also got the Page of Pentacles, clarified with the 4 of Wands. The Page of Pentacles is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The 4 of Wands is Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with an Earth sign or a Fire sign, Gemini, or your person could be an Earth sign or a Fire sign, or you guys could both have these elements in your chart. The Page of Pentacles is someone wanting to give a peace offering, a forever offering. It could be also an expensive gift. The 4 of Wands is like celebration, weddings, reunions. I'm so happy to see you. You're so happy to see me. It's been so long. Or it could just be celebrating together in general, some kind of celebration. But See, when you have a page show up, a page is not a king. A king is a full-grown man or woman, but they're taking on a King of Wands energy. A king is more like, know what you want, sure of what you want. That's like ages 40 plus. You're matured, you know what you want, you've already been through life, you've already experienced relationships, and you already know what you want and what you're looking for. That can cause a conflict when you're dealing with a page. It's not too often pages show up in my readings, but when they do, I automatically know that it's a person who's not fully grown. See, pages are like teenage energy. Knights are like age 20 to 30. And then king and queens are like age 40 plus. The page is someone that's trying to tell you, like, look, I do want to be with you. But the problem is they know they like you, Gemini. They know they're attracted to you. They know that they want you to be there for everything. But right now, I feel like they're still going through life lessons. They're still trying to figure out life. They're still trying to figure out what they do or don't want. They still want to test the waters. They still want to just have their freedom. When you're dealing with that kind of energy, you got to be careful, because a king and a page are on two different levels. They're on two different levels. That alone can cause conflict. I feel like for a lot of my Geminis out there, or cross watchers, because this energy can flip-flop. So Gemini could be the page, and cross watcher, you could be the king, or Gemini, you could be the king, and then Gemini's cross watcher could be the page, like the way it is on my table. But I feel like there's a huge age gap here. Gemini, you're kind of like, I'm tired, I'm too grown for this. On this other side, the person's like, I got some self-healing to do, some reflection. I need to figure things out for myself. I'm not fully ready for something so serious. I mean, you guys are on two different levels. On Gemini's side, I'm feeling a strong, powerful, mature energy. On Gemini's love interest side, I'm feeling a not fully grown person. Even if this person's like 26-ish, let's just say, I still don't feel a fully grown type energy. I still feel a wanting to test the waters type energy over here. But at the same time, I could feel that they love you, Gemini. I could feel that they do want to be with you. They do like you. They do got love for you. It's just that it's kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And Gemini, on your side, you had got the King of Wands, and this King of Wands could be sometimes viewed as a controlling person. And sometimes that controlling side will come out of people when they feel like the situation is not going the way that they want it to go, or when they get frustrated. That control side can come out. Gemini, you could be frustrated that the person you're with is not mature enough and you can't understand it. But I'm here to tell you that it's not for you to understand. You just have to understand that this person's not on your level. And that alone is going to cause conflict. Now, whether or not, Gemini, you got the patience to deal with that is entirely up to you. But I'm telling you right now That's the conflict point. That's where this relationship is having issues. Yeah, it's the maturity. That's the problem. So, for the outcome, we got the Emperor. Clarify with the Wheel of Fortune. The Emperor is ruled by Aries. The Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius. You too can have these signs in your charts. But the Emperor is here as a very serious energy, a father type energy, a control type energy. And the Wheel of Fortune is here saying that this relationship has been like a roller coaster. And we don't know which direction this wheel is going to spin from day to day. But the Wheel of Fortune is also a card of luck. So this wheel could possibly spin in a positive direction, and this relationship could be very, very beautiful. See, the Emperor is here to say that, look, something needs to be done. The Emperor is here as a controlling figure, a father figure, a domineering figure to say, I'm sick of this. That energy is being pulled more towards the Gemini side. But that energy is here to say, look, I'm tired. I need to take control of this situation and do something about this. And then the Wheel of Fortune is here to say, there's been a lot of merry-go-rounds, up and downs, roller coaster rides here. But the Wheel of Fortune could possibly spin and there'll be a very lucky outcome. The Wheel of Fortune is luck. Sagittarius is the sign of luck. Sagittarius is Jupiter fire. Passionate luck. Jupiter is the planet of luck, because Sagittarius seem to be very lucky. They seem to live by luck. They seem to, no matter what they're going through, it seems like the situations always turn out for the best. For the 31st through the 5th, because that's what this reading is based off of, the 31st to the 5th, I want to know, this Wheel of Fortune, what is it looking like? I'm going to shuffle and find out. Angel, spirits, guys, please show me why the Wheel of Fortune is here. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Gemini and our love interest. Another iffy card. Death. Death is ruled by Scorpio. Gemini, you could be dealing with a Scorpio or have Scorpio on your chart, or they can have Scorpio on their chart. But death symbolizes endings. Death symbolizes breakups, but it also symbolizes transformation, or someone not being sure whether or not they want to stay or go. So this Wheel of Fortune is going to keep spinning. It's going to keep spinning. But I'm going to have to get a clarification on death, because death could mean many things. It could mean that the situation is going to transform and have a positive spin, or it could mean that the Wheel of Fortune is going to spin to the left and this relationship is going to end, or you guys are going to break up again. Because I feel like there's been multiple breakups here, because Gemini, you got the 8 of Cups, which is somebody being very tired. Angel, spirits, guys, please clarify death. Angel, spirits, guys, please clarify. You guys are going to be indecisive. We got the Nightmare card, the anxiety, stress, and worry card. This is someone having sleepless nights. This is air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is someone being very, very overwhelmed and stressed. Sleepless nights. So death came out, and then this card came out, which means, Gemini, this is like See, I didn't get any walking away cards here. So now I'm going to have to clarify the Nine of Swords, because it's like someone wants to take control of this situation and figure out what the situation is going to be. Then the Wheel of Fortune came out. Then death came out, which can mean a lot of things. And then after death came the Nine of Swords, which means somebody's going to be stressed, anxiety, worried about this situation from now until the 5th. That's the energy that's going to be coming towards you guys. A lot of stress, worry, and anxiety. There may be a fight that breaks out here. There might be a discussion about breaking up here. But I'm just not, because this relationship has been such a roller coaster ride. I'm not sensing that this relationship is really necessary. I think you guys are going to be thinking about breaking up. Really in your head about breaking up. But I don't feel it. I feel like you guys are still going to keep going on this merry-go-round, breaking up, making up, breaking up, making up. 1 week we're good, the next week we're not. 1 week. But both of you are going to be very, very stressed. Angel, spirits, guys, please clarify the Nine of Swords for Gemini and their love interests. Please clarify the Nine of Swords for Gemini and their love interests. Angel, spirits, guys. Like I said, merry-go-round. Got the Four of Wands again. Gemini, the Four of Wands landed on your love interest side here. So after all the late night stressing, do I stay? Do I go? Do I leave? Do I continue on? After all that, it's going to be a celebration. Again. It's like you both are in your heads. The Four of Wands is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini. You can have these in your chart. Your person can have these in your chart. Or you could be dealing with a fire sign. But someone's going to want to take control of this relationship and put their foot down with this Emperor here. The wheel's going to keep on spinning. You guys are going to be like, how is this thing going to turn out? How is this going to turn out? We've been going in circles for years. Then you're going to think about ending it. Somebody's going to either say it or be thinking it. Like, I want this thing to end. Let's just break up and be friends. But the fact that you want to break up and you're thinking about breaking up with Gemini or Gemini's love interest, whichever one of you mention it, I don't know who, because this is mutual energy here. It's going to have you stressed out. Just the thought of being done and not dealing with each other anymore is going to stress you out. And you guys are going to get back together again. Crazy? Yes, I know. I know. But the fact that we got the Four of Wands here twice, you guys can't leave each other alone. I feel like there's been multiple breaks here. There's been multiple breakups. There's been multiple in and outs. We're dealing, we're not. We're dealing, we're not. Romance angels are saying, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept help from others. Ask for and accept support from others, shall I say. Let your friends help you. So, one card here is saying that the love interest is defensive about other people and their opinions. And then my advice card is saying, let your friends help you. So maybe other people's advice, depending on who they are. Now, if it's somebody that you trust and you feel like won't judge you too hard, Gemini's love interest or Gemini, then there's nothing wrong with going to people and saying, look, what do you think about this? You know, this is what I've been through. What you think? You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You just have to be selective of who you actually talk to, because some people will just not have your best interest at heart. But some people are really genuine and they really will listen to you. My angel answers are saying romance. Romance. Gemini, I feel like as much as something's telling me, as much as the situation stresses you out, I feel like you actually kind of enjoy it. Not that you enjoy the stressful moments, but the relationship's so intense that I feel like you actually enjoy that part of it, the intensity. Because you guys are like going in circles. Break up, make up, break up, make up. That's been the vibe here for the past couple weeks. Moonology says emotions are running high. Supermoon. Yeah, they are. There's fiery emotions. There's breakup emotions. There's anxiety emotions. There's do I stay, do I go type emotions. Emotions are definitely running high. My Lover's Oracle says you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So, the Four of Wands came out for a reason. The Four of Wands came out twice for a reason. Because you guys are holding on to each other. The main thing that sticks out in my head is Gemini's love interest has growing to do. And that's causing a lot of riffraff in this relationship because you're not on the same level. Gemini, you chose someone who seems to be not as mature as you, but they do love you. And that's what's keeping you guys together. My advice to you guys is the breaking up and making up is not healthy. If you guys really love each other, break up and be single. Don't be too quick. Don't be too quick to rush into anything else. Just do a lot of self-reflection. Do a lot of self-healing, especially for Gemini's love interest, and Gemini too though. And really give each other time to grow. Sometimes you have to break up so that you guys don't have so much pressure on each other. And sometimes when you leave each other, you know for sure if it's meant to be or not when it comes back. I know that sounds crazy. I know a lot of people don't like to say that they're single. I don't know why, because I take pride in saying it. There's nothing wrong with saying that. There's nothing wrong with saying that you're self-focused. But it's like you guys are sad with each other, but you're sad without each other. But the best thing to do is to give each other time to grow. Let your friends help you, and I'm sure they'll say the same thing. Let each other go. And if it's meant to be, it'll come back. And that's how you know. Thank you so much, Gemini and Gemini's love interest, for tuning in. Make sure you guys comment and let me know if this is your story. I really enjoyed this spread. This was a full out reading. I had to keep clarifying as well so I can get a better perception on how you guys are feeling. But the more you pull away from each other, the more you pull back. This is a very dramatic makeup breakup type situation. Gemini, I will be checking on you in 6 days. This energy is good for 6 days, so I'm not going to read for you for another 6 days. I got more signs to get through. So while you guys are actually going through this healing process, I'll be reading for more people. Gemini, I can't wait to see how you guys are doing a week from now. I can't wait. Gemini, I love you very much, dearest to my heart. You guys are very, very giving. You guys are very, very fun. You guys are very, very focused individuals, and you do know what you want, okay? But remember to stay blessed, stay bold, stay bossy, whether you're a man or a woman. Don't ever forget your crown. Don't ever accept less than the best, okay, Gemini? I love you guys. Comment and let me know what you think about these energies. I'll be checking in with you guys soon. And thank you so much for watching. I'll be talking to you guys later. Have a blessed night. Stay safe. Keep your loved ones safe. And stay in the house as much as possible. Love you guys. Bye.